What do men expect in a woman? Oh, that's quite a loaded question to answer, and I know there are so many factors that go into this, and it can be quite complicated to get an overall hang of what this means, right? Well, welcome back. I am Sudhir Nandiga. I'm a lifestyle mindset coach and an energy healer, and I've been working with several of my clients across the globe now, and I am really, really honored and grateful to be here in this channel to be introducing some of these intellectual topics and pieces of wisdom, along with meditations and high vibration transformation aspects as well in this channel. So, thank you again for tuning in. Now, coming back to this topic on what do men actually expect from a woman, I'm going to be sharing a few pieces of insights here. Again, bear in mind every guy is unique. Now, whatever I'm listing here can be some of the favorites for few guys, and not everything, but there is for sure going to be a few of them that's going to be their favorites as well. And this is a very nice, insightful tip for women who would need to keep their, or who can actually keep these things in their mind when they are looking at strengthening their relationships or getting into a relationship and trying to figure out what is really running in this guy's mind, right? So here are the few things that I would love to share with you guys. Now, the first thing that I would want to talk about is on independence and self-reliance. Now, of course, all men want to be independent by themselves and do their things the way they want to do, and try to show that they're leading things the way they want, and making a difference for their life, and so on and so forth. Now, they expect a similar thing from women as well. So gone are the days where you would expect a woman to be kind of more mellowed down and aligned with what the guy is tuning towards, and so on. So they really look forward for that self-independence within a woman who is able to show that they are independent by themselves, they can do things on their own, and they can really make things move through their own initiative. So that kind of builds up a lot of confidence for men who have a relationship with that personality of the element in the woman that they want to be connected with. And the second thing that I would like to bring in here is on confidence and self-esteem. Now, that's an interesting piece as well. So men don't really like it too much when the woman tries to keep asking many times, do I look pretty in this dress that I'm wearing, for example, or am I looking too fat in this dress? Now, it's okay to have those questions raised, but not all the time, or not most of the time at least. So that brings in the confidence that the man is going to get, that my woman is confident of her own self, and she has the internal caliber to show out as to how she feels, what she is, and how she portrays herself to the outside world and to her man as well. So try to build that self-confidence within yourself, know yourself, love yourself, and promote that femininity within you, and be proud of what you are, and how you are molding yourself on a day-to-day basis as well. The next thing I would like to talk about is ambition and desire to succeed. Now, we all have ambitions, we all have desires. Again, as a man, men expect their woman to also have their desires and ambitions. So do not hold back. Be open, be expressive, and kind of, you can always share it out with your man, and see how you can collaboratively take actions and tasks, and take those initiatives to collectively expand your ambitions and your desires. So that's very important. That shows how independent you are, and how capable you are, and how committed you are as well towards your own desires and goals. So you would have to do that collaboration many a times. Yes, there is going to be a lot of give and take, there's going to be a lot of sort of a negotiation and a compromise here and there, and maybe a plus here and there, but holistically, You need to stick to your desires and your goals and make it happen. Give that passion, be involved in it, and commit to it, be serious about it. That gives the man a lot more confidence and that wow moment that my lady is really rocking and making things happen the way she wants it. And he can feel that you are independent, you have the capability, and you have the potential to drive things through. So that's again another very interesting piece to remember. The next thing I would like to talk about is fun, playfulness, and spontaneous. So, we all, as women, you like men to be, kind of fun loving and being playful and spontaneous. Like just out of the blue, you plan out something and then, kind of make it happen. Go for a nice, lovely drive all of a sudden to a beautiful place, and actually you plan to go there for dinner, for example, and then you end up liking this place so much, and you just out of the blue plan to stay overnight for a day perhaps, and even more soak into that environment and that experience. Right now that just came out of the blue. So I know when women really love those kind of surprises, and equally men also kind of love these kind of surprises and those spontaneous things to happen on and off, right? So try to make these things part of your life. So you don't need to go out of the way to do these things. It can be as simple as just taking a lovely walk in the morning, and going to a special place to have that beautiful cup of coffee, or a lovely breakfast. Or it could be these kind of surprises, like just heading out for a specific experience, maybe a movie night, or maybe a date dinner, and then it turns out to be much more than that. You just kind of go with the flow and be in the now and bring in those surprises, be in the flow. So that really excites men as well as how much it excites women. So again, fun, playful, and being spontaneous. Now, the other aspect I would like to talk about is being sexy and seductive. Now, I know that, all men love that for sure, right? So, as a woman, trying to be sexy and seductive when it's least expected. Now, that's the secret, right? So, there are moments that's going to be there where you would want to do that, and you want to be in that kind of energy vibration, but bring in the surprise as well. So try to be in a way that promotes this energy vibration out of the blue as well. So these surprises also excites men, and they love it because they always enjoy and appreciate these kind of vibrations coming in from the woman as well. And as part of this comes love, compassion, and care also. So when these collective energy vibrations come in the flow, you are really exchanging things, and the expectations get aligned in a beautiful manner, right? So keep that also in mind, where you can kind of get these exciting moments trigger in, and have that momentum built into your regular lifestyle. You don't, as I mentioned again, we don't need to do these things out of the way. We don't need to kind of sit and think and process and then try to see, okay, I'm going to execute it like this. No, do not overcomplicate things. Just keep it simple, keep it straight, and make it in a way that it is all in the flow. So this really kind of enhances the vibration of both parties, right? So that's a beautiful experience that you would be kind of failing when you try to do it in this manner. So keep in mind, again, all these aspects that I've just summarized in this little video. Try to practice it in your lifestyle to make it happen in the flow. You don't again have to sit and have a discussion and then say, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, I'm going to do this day after, next week I'm going to do this, and then I start planning. Yes, planning is good. Execution is going to be very smooth and easy when we have things planned in a nice manner. But I'm not saying we shouldn't be planning, but again, don't stress yourself up, don't overdo your thinking, just go with the flow. And it's not wrong to also have those discussions of expectations. And having said about expectations, I'm going to share my other link below in this video as well, where I've spoken about a few things that you can keep in mind with respect to how we can balance expectations in a relationship. Take a look at that as well. I'm sure you would be very happy to have kind of gathered some interesting concepts from there and implemented in your daily lifestyle. So again, more than happy to hear your comments. Let me know what you think of these little kind of insights of what men expect in a woman. Again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, so there's a lot more, and I would love to share a lot more in this channel, as I've mentioned earlier. Please feel free to add in your comments here. If you have any other topics that you would like to understand a bit more or get more insight on, do drop in your comments. Happy to look into them. I'm going to be definitely going to take a focus on the comments that you're going to put in and start making those interesting topics come live in this channel. So do subscribe, and I highly encourage you to like it and share it with your other soulmates across the world, and make a life rather than just living a life. Thanks again for tuning in, and wishing you lots of love and lots of encouraging high vibration lifestyle. Thank you. Namaste.